What's up, I'm Troubleshoot. In this guide, I'll show you how to get the Sandbike in Dune Awakening. For this, we'll need to get to the Across the Gap quest, although you could probably skip your way here and do it yourself anyways, but usually you'd get to this quest, and for the first part, you'll need to travel to the Imperial Testing Station and gather particle capacitors and advanced Servoks. Both of these are used to craft our Sandbike. For this, you'll need to head all the way across to the Hacker Basin South, all the way at the pretty much exact middle, right over here. You'll find the Imperial Testing Station number 2. Inside of here, we can head all the way in, all the way down and pick up loot containers and crates as we go through. You'll pick up loot from pretty much everywhere inside, just make sure to check every you can. On the screen now, you're seeing my previous run through it where I picked up all the loot and things like that. Pretty simple, only a couple of enemies to shoot. It's going to be relatively easy to get through. Once you've finished that, you can head all the way back to your base, where you should now have those new items which you can use to put together the Sandbike. And as you can see, I've already got a couple of these items lying around, like 2 Sandbike seats. I've got a Sandbike PSU ×2, and I've got a Sandbike Tread Mark 1 here as well. You can find these items loose in that area as well, although they are damaged to begin with. I'll probably craft new ones anyways. At your base, you'll need to open your crafting menu if you haven't already got a fabricator in your base. Fabricators and plonk one down. Obviously, you can research that first as well. So, under Research, you'll find Fabricator under construction right here. Then from your research tree over here, simply scroll down and under Vehicles, make sure to research the Sandbike Mark 1. Opening the Fabricator, you'll find under Vehicles the Sandbike Inventory, PSU, Tread, things like that. What we need to do is craft a specific number of these. So, for this, we'll need to craft each of these items here. We'll need a PSU, Tread, ×3, engine, chassis, and hull. Once you've grabbed all of these pieces, we'll also need a welding torch, and we'll also grab some welding wires so we can repair our vehicle if necessary, which is especially necessary if you're using some of these found parts. Optionally as well, you can also grab the Sandbike inventory to add extra inventory space to our Sandbike. Now, also the final part of this quest before we actually travel somewhere is to refine vehicle fuel, which we'll obviously need. So I'll also run through that too. We'll need to research the small chemical refinery and construct it within our base and refine a small or medium-sized vehicle fuel cell. I found one of these, so it counted here. Under Research, under Construction, the small refinery here. I'll research it and we'll place it down somewhere in our base. So, small chemical refinery. My base is a bit small about that. Let's just put it, I don't know, here. I'll need to expand this place in a bit, but inside of here, we can craft a small or medium-sized fuel cell. You can see they take these small fuel cells or some water as well. I'll make a medium one here, and just like that, once this is complete, we've now got some power or fuel for our vehicle. You can get water in your base by using a blood purifier as such. It'll just wirelessly transfer from here to the machine. Cool. Once it's done, we can grab this. And now we can actually assemble the thing. So we'll need a welding torch in our inventory, or our loadout rather. Welding torch. I'll drop it here. Taking it out, we can now put our vehicle down. So there we go. There's the first bit of our vehicle. Now we can scroll through our different items and place the ones we actually want to use. So first of all, I'll start with the PSU, then the Sandbike engine, followed by 3 treads, back, left, and right. Just make sure to scroll and click so you don't use your damaged items if you're choosing to replace them. The hull, and finally, optionally, the inventory as well at the very back here. There we go. If you wish, you can replace this with an extra seat which you can research, or of course, like I have found. We can then right-click with the same tool to get to repair, and we can repair our vehicle if anything is damaged. Right-click again to customize. I don't have anything here for now. And finally, detach, where we can take off the inventory, for example, if you wish to replace that with something else. That's it. We can now hold F, enter as driver, refuel, manage, or open inventory. If we open the inventory, we've got a small crate's worth of slots here. Manage vehicle tells us some info about the actual vehicle. We can transfer loot. And finally, permissions over here. You can just hit Q and E to travel between these by opening any menu. If we go ahead and enter the vehicle, we'll see a cutscene here, and that's that. Pretty cool. Obviously, of course, it says it's out of fuel, so it's not going to go anywhere. For this, we'll need to exit, choose refuel, and there we go. We've now stuck our fuel into it. When we next climb onto it, and we've got some fuel to travel around here. You'll see fuel in the bottom right. It's probably a good idea to take some with you. But yeah, that's pretty much that. Hopefully, you enjoyed traveling around a bit faster, but do keep in mind you'll need to either store this, or if you haven't already unlocked the vehicle backup tool, and crafted this to store and restore your Sandbike, which I'll research now, then you'll need to quite literally craft a garage in your base. But I'll research it and craft one up just to show you what to do here. So vehicle backup tool, grab this, place it into one of your loadout slots, equip it, and now we can left click to store our vehicle. That's it. You can then run around, do whatever you need to do, pull it out, holding that item, and just left click to place it. Bam, there you go. It's as simple as that. So you can just take this thing with you wherever you go. Anyways, that's that. Hopefully you found this video useful. Thank you for watching. Mine has been Troubleshoot, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao.